So the schedule is officially out. Let's go over it, man. I'm excited to go over the schedule with you guys. What is going on, everybody? Sacktown Pete back at it again. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. The Sacramento Kings will open up the season at home in Sacramento at Golden One Center Wednesday night, October 19th, against the Portland Trailblazers. And you better believe I will be there. I want to see everybody there, including my YouTube fam. So we will play Damian Lillard and the Blazers opening night on the 19th. Then we will play the Clippers at home. Going to be a tough game. Kawhi Leonard is back. Paul George is healthy. And we got them at home on the 22nd. Golden State Warriors, we go to Chase Center the 23rd. So that's the second night of a back-to-back right there at the Chase Center. Memphis Grizzlies come to town October 27th. Miami Heat are in town that Saturday, the 29th. The Charlotte Hornets on the road against them on the 31st. That ends October. So we look at November. Miami on the November 2nd in Miami in South Beach. Then we go to Orlando to play the Magic on the 5th. Golden State Warriors again, Chase Center on the 7th of November. The Cleveland Cavaliers, home game the 9th. The first game against the Los Angeles Lakers will be in LA at the Staples Center November 11th, which is a Friday. Then we play Golden State Warriors again at home November 13th on a Sunday night. Wow. Early on, we play Golden State Warriors 3 times already. So that's crazy. The Brooklyn Nets at home on the 15th, the Spurs on the 17th, and then we have 2 days off that we play the Pistons on the 20th. Then we start a 3-game road trip on the 22nd, Thanksgiving week. The 22nd will be in Memphis against the Grizzlies, 23rd against the Atlanta Hawks, and then Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, will be in Boston against the Celtics. We come back home. Monday night, November 28th, will be against the Phoenix Suns, and then we play Wednesday night at home, the return of Tyrese Halliburton. He will be in a Pacers uniform in Sacramento on the 30th of November, and then we end November. So we look at December. The Clippers on the road, first game of December, on December 3rd, that's a Saturday. Then we got the Bulls in town on Sunday, the 4th. The Bucks on the 7th of December, Cleveland Cavaliers. That game's in Milwaukee, and then we go to Cleveland to play the Cavs. Then we go to New York against the Knicks on the 11th, Philadelphia on the 13th, Toronto Raptors on the 14th, and then Detroit Pistons. We end the road trip there on the 16th. So that's an early on tough road trip. We come back home on the 19th, play the Hornets on the 19th, and we play the Lakers on the 21st, Christmas week. We play them in Sac on the 21st, which is a Wednesday. The Wizards on the 23rd. The Denver Nuggets on the 27th. Denver Nuggets again on the 28th. And then the Utah Jazz to end the end the year, 2022 year, with the Jazz at home. So then we go over to January, play Memphis on New Year's Day in Memphis, and we go to Utah, play them in Utah. Atlanta Hawks at home on a back-to-back. The Lakers at home that weekend, the 7th, and then Orlando Magic at home on the 9th. The Rockets on the 11th, Houston again on the 13th. And, we have a nationally televised game as well. So 11th against the Rockets, it's a Wednesday night at home. That'll be nationally televised on ESPN. And then we got the Rockets again at home on Friday the 13th. And then the Spurs on the 15th in San Antonio, and then the Lakers on the 18th in LA. Then we come back home to play the OKC Thunder on the 20th, and Philly at home on the 21st, and then the Memphis Grizzlies on the 23rd, which is an NBA TV game. That will be a home game. The Toronto Raptors make their yearly visit. They will be in town on the 25th of January. Minnesota Timberwolves in Minnesota, and then we play Minnesota again on the 28th and the 30th. So January's done. Let's go over to February. Spurs on the road on the 1st. The Pacers on the road on the 3rd. The Pelicans on the road on that Sunday evening, the 5th. The Rockets on the road to Houston on the 6th. The Rockets again on the road on the 8th. Then we come back home to play the Dallas Mavericks twice, the 10th and 11th. Phoenix Suns on the 14th in Phoenix. And then we have a All-Star weekend, week off of rest. Hopefully we'll see De'Aaron Fox and Domantas Sabonis get their All-Star nods And then I'm pretty sure we'll see Keegan Murray and Davion Mitchell play against the rookie and sophomore game. So there's that All-Star Week. And after All-Star Week, it's time to make a push. We play Blazers at home on the 23rd. Then the Clippers again on the 24th in LA. Then the OKC in OKC on the 26th. Then we play OKC and OKC again on the 28th. So that ends up February. And then March, we play the Clippers at home. The Minnesota Timberwolves at home on the 3rd and the 4th. Pelicans on the 6th at home, NBA TV game. We play the New York Knickerbockers on the 9th. It's just the home game. We go to Phoenix and play the Suns on a Saturday evening on the 11th. Come back home, play Giannis and the Bucks on the 13th into Monday night. And then we got the Bulls and the Chicago and the Brooklyn Nets on the back-to-back. Both games will be road games, so in Chicago and Brooklyn. The Wizards on the road on the 18th, and then we play the Utah Jazz in Utah on the 20th. The Boston Celtics on a Tuesday night. It's going to be an NBA TV game again. That will be in Sacramento. Then we got the Suns at home on the 24th. The Jazz at home on the 25th. The Wolves come to town on the 27th. The game in Portland will be against the Blazers in Portland on the 29th. And then we play the Blazers again on the 31st in Portland. So that wraps up the month of March. And then April, hopefully our Kings are winding up for a playoff, spot, or hopefully they've clinched a playoff spot by then. And the Spurs come to town in Sacramento on April 2nd to Sunday. And then we go to Pelicans against the New Orleans Pelicans in New Orleans. And then we go to Dallas to play them in Dallas on the 5th. So the Pelicans on the 4th, the Mavericks on the 5th. And then we come back home for our final home game of the season, regular season game, against the Golden State Warriors on a Friday night. That's April 7th. And then our season finale is on April 9th for the regular season. We will play the Denver Nuggets on April 9th. And that's a 12:30 game. So hopefully we will be talking playoffs beyond and that regular season schedule, guys. Let me know your guys' thoughts on the schedule. A couple things that kind of stand out to me. It's a very competitive, hard schedule. The Kings are going to have their work cut out for them. Those 2 road trips are going to, see what this team is all about. I expect this team to be very competitive. The first couple of games in October, 4 out of 5 to start the season at home, and you have that game against Golden State on a back-to-back. Your first road game of the season in the Chase Center in San Francisco. That weekend is going to be fun. It's going to be fun because you see Kawhi Leonard back healthy, Paul George is healthy. That Clippers home game is going to be fun. But that Golden State Warriors game is going to be really fun as well. Seeing the Golden State Warriors 3 times early on, it's going to be battles. We've battled with this team. We've won some fair share of games, and we lost a lot of games against them as well over the years. But I think that the fact that we have Mike Brown as a head coach and he's brought on, it's good to get to see his former team early on 3 times early on within less than a month. So let me know your guys' thoughts. I'm excited. Schedule's here. It's just that time, man. Training camp, we're going to be literally a month away, starting next week away from training camp. It's that time. Preseason's going to be here sooner rather than later, and the season will be here. And let me know your guys' thoughts. I'm excited to hear from you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you're supposed to play the Blazers opening night and you want to make the playoffs, and on paper you're supposedly better than the Portland Trail Blazers, you got to win that game. You honestly have to win that game. Yeah, the fact that they still have Damian Lillard, and arguably he's probably still better than every single player on your roster, but it's not about, there's no I in team. So the pieces around Damian Lillard are not the best pieces, and I think the Sacramento Kings have pieces better than that team, and I think they should be able to be better than the Portland Trail Blazers this upcoming season. So that's my take on the opener. Another thing that stood out is, I know a lot of fans like to see when the Lakers come to town, and it looks like their first game is actually going to be in LA against the Lakers at the Staples Center on the 11th of November, and then the Lakers come to Sac in Golden One to play the Kings in December, Christmas week. I will probably be to that. I will for sure probably be that one because my cousin's a diehard Laker fan, and I'm pretty sure there's a good chance he would want to go see the Lakers lose at Golden One. So looking forward to that. And yeah, other than that, competitive schedule, guys. Those 2 road trips could make or break the team, but I firmly do believe that this team is hungry. I firmly do believe that they're going to play hard under Mike Brown. They're going to be competitive in most of the games, and that's what we want. That's all we can ask for, is for them to be competitive and to give themselves a chance to win the basketball games. So I'm looking forward to it. I will for sure be there opening night. I would love to see you guys. Let me know in the comments if you guys are going to opening night. I do plan on doing a giveaway for tickets for preseason schedule. So the game against the Lakers in preseason and the Blazers, I do plan on doing giveaways. So if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, give me a follow. Stay up to date. I'll keep you guys updated on the giveaways, and that's gonna do it for today's video. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you so much. You guys take care. God bless. Keep pushing forward. Have a great rest of your evening, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.